Welcome back everybody to Mega Pony, and we're gonna go tackle this guy. He looks like a goat. Oh gosh, there's that awful wily ship sound. And the winking eyebrows. Even the llama has it. Okay, so it's a llama goat. Good old classic Dischord Fortress music. And what's the deal with the two different horns? What is that nonsense? Anyway, we got a very interesting level layout. So some backtracking is required. Oh gosh, already. Now, it seems like there's a lot of bird spawners, little owl spawners here, and from my understanding, it's not all consistent. There was one instance where the final bird spawner was spawning like 50, and they would like not stop unless I proceeded forward. So it's not very consistent, these little spawners for the owls. And then we got a couple coyote, wolf combo things. They aren't too bad. Those are the only three in the stage, so don't worry too much about them. Got some butterflies. Now here's the trickiest part of the whole level. Literally, this part right here is the trickiest part. You gotta drop. And thank goodness for invulnerability frames. Otherwise I probably would have died there. You know, use what you got, even if it's invulnerability frames. Okay, you gotta quickly jump. I'll take that, thank you. Now here's a split in the path. I don't see any reason why you would have to take the left path. The right path is really the only way to go, because you're going to be skipping a lot of enemies and saving yourself a lot of pain. And you get a chance to do an energy tank too, so that's always fun. Oh, good gosh, oh that was... okay, yeah, that was bad. My bad. This is totally inelegant at all. Not even... I think I've just lost some cool points there. So yeah, see all that middle route? Yeah, you just would have avoided that altogether. And plus, it requires some sort of special ability to get past that spike jump. This is probably the hardest chimera that you have to defeat, or is it Manticore? I'll just call them Manticores. But yeah, this is the hardest one, because not only is it on your level, but you have a very little room to work with in terms of avoiding its attacks. So there's your energy tank. Not too bad. You can take out these sniper ponies very easily. Just gotta edge up there a little bit. There we go. This is the angle you need to kill both of them without any damage done to yourself. This Chimera's Manticore is also pretty bad, but you have more room to work with. You want to jump over and towards him, so you can more than not clear his fire blasts. These kills. Now this Met, there is no way of outrunning his shot if he gets a shot off first. Case in point. Jump. Oh gosh. If I can just make it to the boss on a little over half health, I'm going to be happy. The problem with this boss is not so much that it's hard, it's just that I need a couple extra units of energy just in case so I can survive a couple more hits. That's the real problem. So what is the boss? Well, if you haven't guessed by the music, which is a hark back to Wily Stage 2, it is the dragon. It's a re-envisioned dragon, but it's a dragon nonetheless. I didn't really bother to try and find out if it was an insta-kill on touch, but I'm just kind of doing homage to Mega Man 2. So the first phase of the battle, for the first 8 shots, is pretty much tame. Very easy to avoid these slow shots. Then after 8 shots, he kind of scoots over to the left, a la Mega Man 2, and now you have these 3 platforms, and he has a longer string of hits. Now you could probably get in 2 to 3 good hits before he does the string again, and then once it gets down to half health, he calls upon the mist, which I think is bullcrap! It covers up the entire battle arena. You have no idea where these platforms are. You can kind of guess just by jumping, you know, kind of where you think they are, but for the most part you can't see where you're going, and the pit is still very much real down there. No, 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 no! Don't you... Okay, whew, see, not so bad. This was actually a relatively easy boss. I mean, the stage was harder to kind of pin down than he was. So, altogether, not a very bad first stage. Had a lot of tricks and traps there, but if you were really careful, you shouldn't have too much problem getting through it. So, what's next? Stage 2, and I'm sure more evil, diabolical traps are going to be introduced there. So, until the next time, everybody. See you later. As stated previously, this is the most trickiest part of the entire level, resulting in no more than 3 deaths as I was trying to figure out how to properly get through this area without either dying or falling into a pit. And it ended up being that it was smack myself into one of those owls and use the invulnerability frames, which provided a saving grace to get through this area. And the remainder of the outtakes was just getting to the boss, as I mentioned earlier, with very little health. Trying to get through the stage without getting hurt so much is key to actually surviving this boss battle. Because one hit does a lot of damage, and if you happen to get hit once or knocked into the pit, then it's the end of the game for you. But for the most part, the problem with this level was not the boss, but rather the first part of his level that had any sort of challenge or difficulty to it.